Welcome back. Over the past few weeks, we've been taking a look at how important it can be to have a FutureCare program in place.
Now, this week, we want to begin to discuss the steps that seniors should be taking to maintain their independence and protect themselves from being a victim of the wrong kind of help. Nicole Young, senior care expert with Zimmermans, is here to tell us how. Nicole, again, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me again.
Yes, well, and as we were saying over the past couple of weeks, we have been talking about how important senior care is. So we kind of want to expand on that and talk about maybe some other concerns that seniors may be having.
It is time to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can talk about future care all day long, right? But we do need to acknowledge there are seniors who are watching us today who need help and answers right now for what they're going through today. So we're going to kind of change gears a little bit and talk about how you get the help, the services you need in place, because there's good ways and there's bad ways to do it. So first, we're going to start, and as we always do, and say we're going to take this slowly. We're not going to give you a ton of information that seems overwhelming. We'll talk about why seniors avoid getting help. We'll go into how to choose the right help, and then what service is right for you. I think it's also really important to say that there's two types of groups who are watching us today. The senior, who actually needs the help, but also their families. We want to give them information too, because they're called upon to really help out. And both of these groups are really going to benefit from what we talk about today.
Well, and I think it'll help us reach a deeper understanding of the situations that seniors are actually facing today, right?
That is so right. What I want everyone to do, really, take a moment, and as we go through these examples today and over the next few weeks, try to put yourself in that example. Allow yourself to feel the emotion that would happen if you were going through this. So that's why we're going to tackle with how do I keep my independence as this week's post-it. Because if you can put yourself in someone else's shoes, everybody gets a better understanding of what's going on. So let's take it back just a little bit. And why do seniors avoid getting help? Why do they put it off? Well, think about what you're really asking everybody to do. You're going to have someone come into your home, into your life, and help you with daily tasks, like caring for yourself. You've done those things all by yourself for all these years, right? I could understand maybe why you'd be hesitant to just open the door and have someone come in. So that's why seniors start to think, if I get help, I may be starting to lose my independence. So they put it off.
Well, and if that is the case and they do end up putting it off, you're saying if you do that and you don't kind of make those choices today, you could end up losing your independence or maybe even put yourself at risk for something wrong to go, down the line.
Yes.
So do it now and you can kind of still make those decisions and know what you want.
That is critical. So let's do this. Let's talk about what help we're referring to. These are not tiny little things. I mean, I drove myself here today. You drive yourself home, right? Imagine if you couldn't drive anymore. You couldn't even go to the grocery store on your own. I'd be annoyed. I'd be upset. Now think about it on a bigger scale. What if it's financial? What if you need help paying your bills or balancing your checkbook? You worked really, really hard to be able to retire and have that financial freedom. Do you want to just invite somebody into your house? No, you'd be hesitant. And we're also talking personal things here. What if you are stumbling or losing balance a little bit? That could happen while you're in the shower. Okay, well now you're saying I need someone to help me shower? That's very personal. However, what seniors tend to do is they make this mistake. They think that needing the help is giving up independence. That's not, in fact, at all. The help is just that. It's a way to choose who's going to be around you while you still have the power to choose. You're losing your independence comes when you give that choice to others, because you're not going to decrease the need for help, you're going to increase it, and then you're going to have other people choose who's going to help you.
Well, I mean, it's very clear that keeping your independence is putting yourself in a position to choose for yourself.
Right.
And so going forward, what should people be thinking about in terms of future care?
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First, on the Zimmermans website, we posted an article that was just a few weeks ago in the local paper. I want everybody to go there and read it. It's going to be a really good example of how putting off getting care and then trusting the wrong person can have devastating effects. So next week we're going to talk about how do you choose the right person to have you come in and really offer you the help you need.
And I know what we've been trying to do with FutureCare every Tuesday and having you come on is I think a really key word is discussion, which is everybody needs to kind of get into that habit of, okay, let's discuss these options. Let's talk to people that, need or know what to do. And you guys are going to continue this discussion actually on your website.
That's right. We only have a few minutes here each week, and there's so much more to talk about. So what we do is we go to the website and we continue the conversation. We're going to give everybody more information, more details, just really give everybody the things they need, the tools they need to really continue to live a happy life.
And I think that's great.
It is, and Nicole, it's always good to have you here with your passion, and you're coming on here and you're enlightening people about a topic that a lot of people just sort of want to avoid. So we want to thank you for coming on and sort of being the light for this topic.
Of course, happy to do it.
And we'll see you next week.
Next week it is.
And like I said, Nicole will be here on the Morning Blend for Future Care every Tuesday. If you have an idea for a topic, you're always welcome to send in suggestions to info@zimagent.com. To learn more from Nicole and Zimmermans, give her a call. The number is 531-9051, and of course, you can keep the conversation going at zimagent.com.